Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. Here we got the Muddy Imperial Stout from Goose Brewing Company. This is the AB InBev line. This is a 9% alcohol by volume Imperial Stout, 32 IBUs. This is an Imperial Stout brewed with licorice. Alright. Amplified sweetness with licorice notes. Brewed and bottled by Goose Island Brewing Company, Chicago, Illinois. Pretty sure this is their AB InBev line. I'm just going to do this while I do this, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Just little old me. I don't think this is actually. I think this is from the buyout side of the company more so than the people that make the brand stout and whatever side. All right. That was a shitty pour, but I have no hands. So here we go. Alright. Actually, we have a nice kind of a cocoa khaki color head. A little thin on the glass lacing. It's kind of doesn't have those big sticky proteins like I would expect. But there is definitely some alcohol legs wafting around the glass. That's definite. It builds up a nice head though. Not exactly tight bubbles, but it's alright. At least it has a head. Alright, let's see what it smells like. Yeah, I like a lot of roasted, toasted grains, a little bit of char. I'm picking up a sweetness. Yeah, almost a caramelized sugar sweetness. Almost some like you get in certain more like a handcrafted rich sodas. That's a little different, but that might be some of that licorice note playing in there, mixing it up a bit. I'm not getting the classic, rich chocolates and coffees and things. It's a little bit different, a little bit lighter overall smelling. So let's get into it. Cheers. A little touch of chocolate right at the end. There's just a couple faint hits coming through at the end. Soft note of coffee, soft note of chocolate, and even a little soft note of char in there. The overall body is light. Yeah, definitely light for an Imperial Stout. It's got just a standard medium mouthfeel. Maybe even a full medium if you want to really push it to that extent. It has a little bit of sticky proteins now that I see. Mixing it up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, overall, pretty just light. Getting faint licorice notes. It's not pulling out abundance of licorice, but it's definitely there adding a little bit of complexity to the brew. Just more that's that solid, robust porter almost. Just that roasty, toasted grains, soft caramel sweetness, kind of toasted or charred caramel sweetness, and those licorice notes. It's definitely not anything too crazy. Really just kind of a toned down. I actually haven't had a really good Imperial Stout in a little bit. The last big huge dark beer I had was actually the Stig Tuna's mid-vintage brut for Yule. That was nice, but that's classified as an Imperial Porter. Still very nice though. For an Imperial Stout with a little bit of added licorice, it's nice. It's a really good gateway beer for anyone that wants to get into darker beers that throw them away from the Guinness and give them a name that they are very acquainted with, because Goose Island does many beers now with the AB InBev line, and a lot of them are very solid beers. So, and this is just another one of those solids. It's a solid Imperial Stout for what it's trying to be. I'm gonna give it actually a pretty below solid score because I'm basing it off other Imperial Stouts that I've had. So I know that sounds a little weird, but I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's still not a bad Imperial Stout, and it is really drinkable. Watch the price tag, because if it's over $10 for, I mean, you're starting to get into the area where you're not really paying for what you're getting. So just a matter of that. But give it a try. Let me know what you think. This is kind of just my take on it. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.